I don't know what the hell was going on, but I'm back. I'm back in here. I don't know. It's one of them things. You run into these issues when you're doing these live streams, but the show must go on. So how y'all doing tonight? Hope y'all doing all right. I'm doing all right. Get this stuff out of the way. Now, gonna have a proper intro. Let's get it, y'all. Hell, I don't want to keep y'all waiting. How y'all doing this evening? You know where you are. If you are on YouTube and you're on my channel, you are live in the den. How you doing, Bells G? I appreciate you. One of the best mods out there. If you do not have her on your channel as a mod, I highly suggest you add her. She puts in that work. She promotes and she does the best she can on you guys' chat boxes. So remember, Bells G, look out for her. She's good people. Good people. Give it up for Bells G. Man, all right. Y'all know how I do. Most of the time I get in here and freestyle a little bit. Yeah, I'm good. Technical issues won't keep me down. Y'all know how it is. Technical issues won't keep a brother down. And I am persistent. Let me turn that down, turn that gain down. We do what we can do. We do what we can do. We keep it rolling. We build, fly the plane as we build the plane as we fly. We keep going. And we're resilient people. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Don't have a particular issue tonight. Just wanted to check in, see how you guys were doing. No, I'll go ahead and cam up because a lot of you guys don't cam up and you need to. If you want to be in this broadcasting thing, then you need to cam up. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to cam up. So not a lot going on, but besides what you already know that is going on in Black YouTube with the skin folks and YouTube abroad. You already know what time it is. I seen that Ryan Coogler got arrested for attempted bank robbery. So the lady behind the bank teller said. So you guys remember, no matter how much money you got, you're always going to be that skin folks. So guys, pay attention out there and be careful. So how you guys doing? Bells G. Bells G, what we got going on tonight? What we got? What do you know? What do you know good? How you handling this inflation? Hey, get back away from that. We have had a passing of a associate, wasn't a close friend. So, but nevertheless been around for a long time. So, as you get older, you need to realize that time is short. Time is real short, and you guys need to pay attention to what's around you. Don't stress on the little stuff. Remember that the little stuff will pass. The we always have problems. We're always going to have issues. We're not going to be able to get away from them. So remember that you're going to have these things, and remember that time is short. It's of the essence. Remember that there's going to be another day. Remember that whatever's bothering you or whatever you're going through, it will pass, and it'll be another thing for you to look at, and another thing for you to just learn and make it have a lesson, have a lesson for it. And remember that you can always be 6 feet under. You never know. And just don't take advantage of it. Don't take it, don't take it for granted. I'll say it like that. You need to take advantage of being here, but you don't need to take it for granted. Don't take it for granted, guys.
Nope.
Don't take it for granted. What else is going on? Yeah, the inflation is crazy. I can't. Every time I get out the car, I end up losing $40, and I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. It is what it is. People really don't understand the economy. It seems easy. It seems like it's a good thing to just, print money. It seems like a good thing to just, get as much as you can. Turn it down. Get as much as you can from the governments or from whoever you're getting it from. But you got to realize that it seems free, but it's not free. Remember that. It seems free, but it's not free. So when you get stuff or you get things, you get free things, remember that impacts the economy. That impacts everything. Um, there's multiple videos out there on inflation, and y'all should look at them. Y'all should look at them. Let me see what else I got going on. It's a lot of beefs back and forth, a lot of beefs back and forth, which I try to stay out of, which I really do. When you're trying to grow, realize guys and girls out there and everything in between. When you're trying to grow a channel, don't do not. Some people. I'll take that back. Some people build their whole platforms off of beef. Some people, there's a couple things that sell in marketing, and that's sex and beef. It's sex and strife. All of that together will create, what they say. Any publicity is good publicity. So whether it's negative or it's positive, it gets eyes on you. So you guys got to remember that some people are made for that, and a lot of people aren't. You'll get sucked into that, and it'll end up really hindering really end up hindering your growth, because you get so wound up and stuck and bound by the things that you're going into, or the beefs you're getting into, that you forget why you're on here. You forget what your platform is made from and for, and you just get lost. You get lost in the beef. You get lost in arguing. You get lost in all of that stuff. And if you're not made for that, it'll swallow you whole. Some people are. Some people are made for that, and you got to realize if that's you. You got to realize if you're made from that, if you're cut from that cloth, that'll grant you the ability to have the longevity in the beef. And if it doesn't, you need to stay away. You need to stay away. And ultimately, if you are a smaller channel, and if you are growing, and if you are building that platform up that you are trying to do, especially if you're passionate and you care about this craft, then you really need to stay away from the beef. Which I do stay away from it. Even if you do have a opinion, even if you do have an opinion, even if you have a sound one, and it makes sense, you need to
Nope.
stay away from it.
Nope.
Say it again, one more time.
Nope.
Stay away from it. You don't want to be in it. I have my things. I have my points that I need to make. Make your points on your own channel, and you keep rolling. You keep rolling, because you can't afford anybody to stunt your growth. And you don't want to get into that thing to where you end up saying or picking a side that you really don't believe in, or you really get stuck, and then you go back out of it, and then you try to get and be cool with the other person that essentially burn the bridge with. But it is what it is. What do you say, kid? What do you got going on, Bells? What do you got going on? Let me see what you said. You said you think some people are really paying attention to these prices. This is the inflation thing. You think some people are really paying attention to these prices, understanding that we have to pay for any increases in wages. Yeah, that's going for the let's see, the minimum wage increases. Yeah, people don't understand that. A lot, people get in their feelings when you get talking about a living wage and paying and having these incredible wage increases. And it makes sense when you're having this kind of increases in places like California and New York, I can understand. But when you have a nationwide, let me see, you have a nationwide minimum wage that's 15 and up, you know, the goods aren't going to change. You know, the amount of goods are still going to be there, and what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up paying twice as much for the goods that you were paying for in the beginning. When you pay for something that was $2, now you're paying 4, and people don't really understand that. And that's what happens when you just throw money out there and you increase money without anything behind it. That's the whole issue with the fiat money system. If you don't, I guess we can have a little learning lesson. There ain't no problem with having a little learning lesson. If you if you pay attention to history, and if you pay attention to the money and the monetary system that which we operate under, the United States dollar, the US dollar used to be backed by gold. You know, that's what gave the US dollar its value. Somewhere along the line, I'm not going to lie and say I know what year or what in between what year span it changed. It went from that to this debt credit fiat system that we have today, which really makes it easy for people to just print money out of nowhere. And when you start printing money out of nowhere, you get inflation. It seems good to flood the market with money. Everybody has money. You know, everybody has money in their pocket. The government is giving you money, and you feel great about it. And then next thing you know, prices go up, and then you don't understand why the prices go up, and then you're complaining. But that's the name of the game. Uh, what do you say, Bells? G, you said that, like, who really notices a few cent increase? I know I don't, but these $2 or $3, yeah, increases are about to make me faint. Yeah, LMAO. Yeah, yeah. It's most of the time when I know when our grandparents and parents talked about gas being 90 and 70 cents, we really didn't get to see the increases because they came so slow and over time. But now you're beginning to see, you know, rapid inflation, and like it's never happened before. And when you have rapid inflation like that, it's crazy to see how much it impacts you so quickly. And people are seeing it, man. People are, you know, talking about growing gardens and all of this stuff like that to be able to counter the way the price increases are. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see. Yeah, like I said before, Ryan Coogler guy did get detained. I need to look into that and see what else happened for there. But if y'all haven't look that up, Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, and the upcoming Black Panther 2 movie, was arrested for attempted bank robbery. The teller, which was a black lady, a teller, I guess, told that she was nervous and thought he was going to rob the bank and called the police on him, which I don't know, it was nuts, but let you know you can't get away. You're always going to be who you are. So pay attention and be careful, everybody. Let me see what is going on. Like I said, these some of these live streams are just straight from the cuff. I don't plan these things. These things are I plan for these things to be time for us to hang out. People who want to get away, people want to get away from the whole back and forth thing. You got to have a place for you to. I hate that feedback. You're gonna have a place for you to talk and a place for you to feel like you're welcome to come and enjoy and talk amongst like-minded people, and to be able to do that without having issues. You know what I'm saying? So many issues out there. You don't want to have to worry about that all the time. You want to have somebody. It's a place where you can come hang out. So you want to have a place where you can hang out and not having to worry about all this extra stuff out there. Let me see what's going on. Oh, I think I know what I did. I think when I added, well, I was having that trouble earlier. I think I added some equipment on, and I think when I did that, it switched all my settings. So it switched my settings to a different microphone, and it wasn't picking up my sound. But yeah, you live and you learn. Uh, what is going on? See, you said you hope she gets fired. She was wrong for that. I know she could have done something else. I know her bosses got, they might have, but you know how it is. You know how it is. They, they probably didn't say nothing to her. I hope they did too, but they probably didn't say nothing to her. Um, what's going on? Let me see. Man, we got two people in this chat box. I don't know. This is nuts. This is nuts. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, speaking of that economy, if you want to get back on that economy thing, you know, it hasn't got any better. I know a lot of people, I hadn't heard anybody talking about anything going on with the economy, post the pandemic, especially with this Ukraine Russia deal going on. It kind of everything else kind of got swept under the rug. So nothing has really went back to the way it was. I work in MPNL, logistics. A lot of the stuff I deal with suppliers and vendors overseas. So I've never had as much trouble getting hardware, fasteners, and everything like that for the company I work for until now. It's like every time I turn around, it's the same thing. I can't get this, I can't get that. This person want this price increase, that person want this price increase. And you can't say no because where else are you going to get it from? We're so tied. We're so tied to getting all of our goods from overseas that they got our hands tied behind our backs. And what can you do? You got people telling you that you need to fix this. You got, have people telling you that you need to make something happen. But then at the same time, if I say I don't want to pay this price, where else are you going to get it from? You don't want to pay $5 for a sprocket that you could pay, you know, 75 cents for from somebody overseas. That's a lot of the issues, that's a lot of the issues we have going on now. They a lot of the companies decided to go overseas for, let's be honest, for the cheap labor aspect of it. Send your product overseas, and then have it built or have it made, and you buy it and then sell it for, an exponential amount of money over here. And we have gotten so used to that we don't know what to do. That's what a lot of the problems are. Even in the inner cities, we talk a lot about the issues that are going on in the inner cities, and a lot of the issues that go on in the inner cities is because there's no hope. There's because there's no jobs. There's no good jobs like they used to be. There's no good factory work. That factory work that kept you in the middle class are no longer there. They're overseas. And when you don't have anywhere to work, when you don't have anywhere to feed your family, what are you going to do? You're gonna do the stereotypical things. You're gonna be a stick up kid, or you're gonna sell dope. Do whatever you can to take care of your family or take care of the people that are around you. You're not just gonna sit there and whittle away because you don't have any hope or anywhere to go or anything else to do. And when you have generations after generations, 2 3 4 generations that grow up in that same loop. Some do decide to go work at a McDonald's or a post office or something like that, but most don't. Most work at um work and get tired of it, and then decide to do something that gets them quick money. And the cycle continues. But a lot of it is because of the labor. If you want to get really, that's a big argument. This big argument is that everybody's just doing what they're doing because they're inherently evil, or they're inherently bad, or they're just bad people. But a lot of it comes down to the actual labor that we have in the United States. Everybody doesn't have the work Some people will argue with me, but I don't believe that there is jobs per people 1 to 1. Like if you sat everybody down and told them that they could have a job today, there'll still be some people that would not have a job. If you look at it, I'm not one to say that dwells on slavery, but I do understand the importance of knowing it. I do understand the importance of knowing your history, the good and bad. I understand all of it, and it needs to be learned, and it needs to be kept, and it needs the people that came before us that sacrificed need to be honored. But I do think there's a point to where we have to understand that no, it always can't be we. Us as individuals going to have to take responsibility the best way we can to make the best out of our lives, and then help like-minded people around us in our circles to be better. We can't. There's no way we can look at the community as a whole and say I want to help everybody, because it's not going to happen. It's not, you don't have the power, you don't have the force to help everybody. But if people start to change the aspect of their thinking, the aspect of what they're doing, and understand that everything's not going to come like you see it on TV, you'll be better off. We'll be better off. What do you say? What do you say, Bells? When you disrespect, yeah. When you desperately need it, they know you'll pay their asking price. Exactly. That's for the inflation. They know you need it. And if you don't, and if you don't need it, they'll tell you. I mean, if you don't want to pay it, they'll tell you go somewhere else and get it. It just is what it is. That's for everything. It's supply and demand. We always said that if you to make gas go down, you don't keep buying gas. To make gas go down, y'all carpool, or if you ride around the corner for your job, ride your bike to work. Don't walk. Hit them in their pockets, and then they won't have it. You make the demand go down. If the demand decreases, then the prices decrease. If the demand increases, then the price will increase, because they know the demand is higher, and you will pay more because of the demand. It's simple economics. People don't get economics. No, we get spoiled, and we don't want to sacrifice, or do something a little different to make the needle move. But it is what it is. It's like talking to a brick wall sometimes to people. They get some people get it, some people don't want to get it. You better get like Cuda. You better get like Cuda and get a one wheel, huh? I need to get a one wheel. Hey, I've been looking at scooters on YouTube. Let me see. Man, they got I think, yeah, I'll shoot Bells. You finna get me. I like this technology. I'm about to get on here and see if we can find this scooter. They got a 80, I think a scooter that goes like 80 miles per hour now. Not like a moped. Let me show y'all. Uh, uh, yeah, they got a, what do they call this bad boy right here? It's the Hill Boy, yeah, High Boy NX, or NEX5 electric scooter. See, I seen this. I think I looked at a move this thing right here. Anyway, I think I looked at this on YouTube the other night. See if I can't move this around. There we go. Now we'll get this to share. I swear to God. All right. Yeah, this electric scooter right here. It's 609. It's 609. It's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. But look at this right here. I don't think it went 80. That's the thing. I don't think this thing went 80 miles per hour. I think this thing went around. I think this thing went around. Let's see.
Assist mode, and my app isn't even registering a speed. On the scooter, it says 3 miles per hour.
For speed mode 1, I got 12 miles per hour. Speed 2, 16. And speed 3, the highest mode, 18 miles per hour, which is one shy of the rating of 19. Now, 18 miles per hour is on the fast side of the scooters I reviewed in this price range. The next 5 has a 350 watt motor in the front wheel, powered by two 36 volt 7.5 amp hour batteries that can be removed with one of the two keys.
This is a bad scooter.
It takes 8 to 10 hours for a recharge. It's one of the heavier scooters in this price range at 40 pounds. It can carry a rider up to 220. I'm 185 and wanted to see how long it would take to reach 18 miles per hour. The acceleration isn't the fastest or slowest for this range, kind of right in the middle, and took just under 14 seconds to top out.
Okay, this is the race test. Tracking app open. Start workout. Let's see how far I can go.
While on the race test, let me tell you all the things I liked and didn't like about the next 5, starting off with the look.
It's different than all the other scooters Highboy makes, so if they wanted to stand out, they've definitely done it with this model. It's not my favorite scooter design, but not bad.
Highboy is one of the powerhouse brands for scooters in the $300 to $800 range, with 10 models to choose from, anywhere from kid scooters to dual motor off-road. The next 5 is one of their newest models, comes in either black or yellow, and is being sold for $749.
Most of their scooters have air-filled tires, which I prefer. This one doesn't. It's got 2 solid tires. I get the reason why people like solid tires. You don't have to worry about flats, and I have had my share fare of flats over the years. But man, it's just, the ride is just so much more bumpier than air-filled. They try to make up for that with the dual spring suspension. On the front, it's at the bottom of the stem. And then in the rear, they do have dual springs, but it's hidden. Can't really see them.
Hey,
this trail is new and smooth.
These batteries on these electric cars and electric scooters are getting crazy. I mean, if you work right around the corner,
it's kind of hard to see, but I've lost my first
15 miles an hour. I mean, it ain't
it ain't nothing. Line here, and the first section is gone. But I have gone 5.32 miles with the 31-minute ride time. Handlebars are super low. I'm 5'11", and I really got to reach down. It makes me feel top heavy. The handlebar length is pretty narrow as well. So just those two things kind of make me feel a little less stable than I normally do on scooters.
There's no size rating for the next 5, but I will say the shorter you are, the better. You'll feel more comfortable and it will be easier to manage and control.
Okay, the app says 51% battery life. I've gone 13.16 miles with an hour and 25-minute ride time and been averaging 17 to 18 miles per hour. I do like the deck. I've got plenty of standing room for a smaller scooter. Usually the scooters in this price range have a skinny and short deck.
I could almost fit my size 10.5 shoes one in front of the other. There is plenty of standing room, and the stem is almost straight up and down.
So y'all see that? Y'all see how that? You see that little scooter right there? I'm telling you, y'all going. A lot of people gonna be on them. They're gonna. It's gonna. Hey, it's gonna look like China real fast up in here. Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all look around for a little bit. It's gonna be just like China. Everybody gonna be riding around on little bit cars and little bit on scooters and bikes everywhere for long. Pay attention. Watch. Pay attention. You think? Hey, I'm just saying. You said I'm gonna have to pass. Hold on. What'd you say? I don't want. Man, you ain't gonna. Man, I'm telling you. Put on your helmet, put on your knee pads and your elbow pads, and you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Don't even have to worry about it. Put on them elbow pads, put on them knee pads, and if you fall off, Bells, you'll be all right. It ain't gonna be nothing to worry about. Um, let me see. Probably should have put the thing in there, fair use, but it is what it is. Uh, yeah, I'm telling you, everybody's gonna have to invest in something like that. I'm telling you, if you in the stocks, y'all better check out these companies that's making these electric scooters and start putting some money into these companies that's making these electric scooters. Because if this gas continues to go up like it's going up, a lot of y'all gonna have to be on one of these scooters. Now, even myself, $600 ain't bad for an investment. You'll have this thing paid off in, maybe it might be a year or so. It might pay for itself. So hey, it is what it is. You heard it straight from Aaron EBM. Get yourself one of these electric scooters, invest in these electric scooter companies. If you hadn't put any money, any stocks into these electric anything, these startups, hey, look into it. See if you can put some money into one of these startup companies, make you some money. Because I guarantee this stuff is going to blow up here in the next couple of years or so. Not even couple of years. Give it the next. Let's say maybe maybe a year. Maybe a year. It's going to be crazy. Bells, I do have your best interest at heart. I appreciate it. I do have your best interest at heart. I can't believe you put me out there like that, but I do. I have it. You got that AR-15. Give you that AR-15 because you tripping. I do have your best interest at heart. I wouldn't even make it. Yes, you would. I got faith in you. Get on one of them bad boys right there, and you get the saving on that gas money, and hey, you'll thank me. You'll thank me. You'll thank me. Cause I'm getting one. I'm telling you, I'm getting one. I ain't gonna sit up here and keep paying $150 every time I go to the pump. I'll spend that $600. I'll ride the scooter to the Dollar General store. I'll ride it to the gas station, get me my snacks, and only drive my car to Walmart when I'm going grocery shopping. I'm telling you, I'm not going anywhere. This summer is gonna be on lockdown. I ain't going to the pool. I ain't going nowhere. I'm spray myself with the hose outside and call it a day. Cause I ain't going. I'm not paying them high gas prices.
Nope.
I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. But yeah, y'all, if y'all don't pay attention to the economy, you really need to pay attention to the economy. When people that do argue about paying people all of this extra money, paying out all this extra money, getting all these incentives, getting all these extra things out of the government, you got to realize none of this stuff is free. It seems like it's free, but it's not free. Make sure. Yeah, it's not free. You're gonna have to pay for it. One way or another, you're gonna have to pay for it. It's happening the way it's happening. You guys have to realize that this stuff it sounds good at first and it seems good at first, but we always got to pay it back. How many of y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with not having to pay for that extra income tax money that old Moneybag Joe gave y'all?
Bruh.
How many of y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with not having to pay that money when y'all got them income tax back? You got them income tax back, and they was hella short. They was hella short. I know they was. Looked at that tax refund like, I'm telling you. That's what I looked at. The same thing. I went and did my taxes. I was like, oh my God, yeah, never again, money back Joe. No, never again. This is it. You fool me once, you ain't gonna fool me again. I swear it. What we got? Look over here. Oh no, man. I don't know, man. I always tell y'all, if y'all doing this YouTube thing, if you like doing it or you think about doing it, invest in yourself. Continue to grow. Stay out of all that drama. Like I said, invest in some things that make your broadcast better. Don't get don't get stuck in the wanting to do everything all at once. It's easy to get into that gear acquisition syndrome, that gas, and want to buy everything up, but you don't need to. You see, I still got the StreamYard duck in my corner. Y'all know what that means, right? That means this is the free version. That means this is the free version. I ain't paying 200 and whatever dollars for it yet. I will when I am blessed and I can invest back into this channel, I will. But right now, I still got Howard the Duck up in the corner right there. Howard the Duck is in the corner and he's going to stay in the corner until I have some money to get him out of the corner and send him to a new home. But right now, he's going to stay here and he's going to enjoy himself and he's going to have a good time with us. But make sure your sound is good. Everybody said that, but if you're watching me for the first time today, I am Aaron EBM, and you are live in the den. And we're just talking tonight. We're just having some freestyle talk. It's hump day. It's that woosah part of the week to where we know it's almost the weekend, and we're just having a talk. And yeah, invest in your microphones. I got my setup. Right now, I had two of the same microphones come in my package, so it was an offer I could not refuse. So I did that. I got these two Zoom mics. They're pretty good mics as far as I know. I mean, you guys hadn't told me if it was bad or not. I'm sure you guys would. And then, my camera is just a regular DSLR camera with a 24 millimeter prime lens on it because I'm so close, and everything is set on manual. There's no reason for me to have autofocus on because then you got to worry about the searching and everything like that. And especially if you're not moving around, there's really no reason to have this thing on autofocus. So, I picked the DL. You don't have to use a DSLR. You can use a really good camera mounted camera, and just make sure that it's a real, pretty good, like at least the 1080. And really, in lighting, you need to invest in the lighting first. Lighting, microphones, and then the lighting, and then you can decide to do some different camera things, especially if you want to do more camera work. Let me look at the chat real quick. You said, hold on. You said when I get a scooter, you and Kuda can meet a Hey, I ain't like, hey, we ride side by side like on what's the name, that Ghost Rider movie. Me and him ride side by side on that bad boy scooter the one wheel. Scooter the one wheel. Let's see. He got that money though, man. Kuda got that money, man. I'm trying to catch up to him, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get there one day. What else you say? You said I have a hard time listening to people, hard time listening to how people have been bashing other content creators this week. It's so much useless hatred. Yeah. It's got me out there. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Bells. It's hard to stay out of it because a lot of the things especially as the new people are coming into the space, you find the people that you resonate with and some of the points they make, and you like, man, I believe in it, and I believe in it with them. And it's not just that person saying it, because a lot of the people that do get backlash from another crowd, you don't want that person to feel like they're the only ones out there that feel that way. So you're naturally wanting to bag whoever whoever you believe in, and it's hard not to get in it. But and you can say your piece in these comment sections. That's what it's about. I'm not saying you go troll and mess up everybody's chat. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out there like this.
Why you bullying me? You fucking bitch. Why you bullying me? Why you bullying me?
Yeah, you don't want to be up in there bullying people. You don't want to be up in there acting crazy and getting yourself timed out and blocked. But you do. That's what the chat boxes are for, to voice your opinions, to have fun in there. And you got to realize that that's where it needs to begin and that's where it needs to end. But some people don't. You said I have to keep my sub list really short because I'm definitely on impact. Yeah, I get it. You know, I'm not so much an empath. You know, I kind of it is what it is for me and these people out there. It is what it is for me. I'm not so much an empath, but I do know what you're saying because it will wear down on your psyche after a while, and you just a lot of most of us, most of the same people out here in the space. This is like I say on my channel all the time. This isn't my full time job, so when I'm in here working, I'm putting in overtime for people, for your well being and for your entertainment. And some people, this is all they have. You know, they live and they die by the either the keyboard or the thumb strokes or the microphone. You know, they live and die by that, and because that's the only their identity is tied to this content or being a troll or whatever like that. But you know, the most of us don't. Most of us have to go to work, and this is just what we do on the side. We're not at the point to where this is our full time deal. But you know, for some people, man, this is their life. This is their life. Yeah. What do you say? You just follow who I feel good follow. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely follow who you feel good following. Just to is this because it is this whole the space is contentious. It's a lot of people that just want to argue because they just want to argue, even if the point's not right, or even if their point isn't a good point, they just want to argue. I've also been seeing some wishy-washy people. Yeah, it's some flip-floppers. It's some flip-floppers. Some wishy-washy flip-floppers, you know, and they get called out as they should get called out. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I appreciate it though. I just called in. I just came in, made a live stream for you guys. Like I said, this is not my full time job, so every time I'm in here, I'm putting in overtime for your entertainment and well being. And I enjoy coming and talking to you guys, unloading. I know as I get better, as time goes on, I will have better subjects, and I will be able to talk and able to let you guys up here when you need to be up here, guys. But you know how it is. It is Hump Day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I have some more videos coming out this week. Tomorrow, Friday. Maybe we'll come in and do another live stream Friday night. Kick it with you guys Friday. Enjoy life because, like I said before, life's too short, guys. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening. Be safe, be good, and remember, this is your home. Aaron EBM, guys. Have a good night.